about to see Rudy Giuliani. It's a beautiful sight for America, I'll tell you.
Capital of the world. That's not me. That comes from Pope John Paul. When he came to New York and said, "This is the capital of the world." No one can dispute it after that. New York City, this is the city I was the mayor of for 8 years. Is my police commissioner, Bernard Carrick, who saved my life on September 11. And when I was mayor, I need to remind people the Yankees won 4 world championships. You think they need my help now?
Yes!
What the heck does Adams know about baseball? And de Blasio's so stupid, he doesn't know about anything. Oh, for the good old days when I used to be able to sit at Yankee games with Donald Trump. And George Steinbrenner would make us pay for our peanuts. He was a great friend of both of us. And he shared in common with Donald Trump something that I know as the mayor that many people don't know, and they probably don't realize why I get so angry when he's attacked and demonized. This is a very charitable, very good man. Yeah, I know he's a great president, but this is a very good man. He and George Steinbrenner would step up anonymously every time a police officer, not just killed, but hurt. Every time a firefighter, not just killed, but hurt. Every time something horrible happened in the city, they would call, they would offer services, money, help, a hotel room. And when I wanted to make it public, they would say no, because they said that you got to save that. The credit you get for that, you get from God. If you make too much of it here, it gets used up. As the mayor, crime more than any mayor in history. I improved the quality of life in 5 boroughs. I lowered taxes. It was the biggest tax reduction in New York history. Not like Donald Trump's tax reduction, not as big. You know why it was the biggest? It was the only one. I mean, I was only the 3rd Republican mayor in 100 years. And we carried out the biggest welfare-to-work program in the world. We had 1.3 million people on welfare, and when I turned over the city to Mike Bloomberg, it was down to 500,000, and almost all of them were working. That word "working" is an anathema. It frightens Harris. It frightens Biden. It frightens the radical Democrats today. None of these people they're giving money to, they require to work. Because they don't care about them. because they don't love them. Because what are they? They're votes. Who cares if they don't learn a trade or have a job? We gather here today in the middle of Midtown Manhattan. This is the most iconic venue of venues in the United States. This is where a Republican's not supposed to come, which is why Donald Trump came here. There's no place in America the president shouldn't be able to come. Remember New Palestine? When they had their subway derailment? The place was horrible. People are still dying. He went there. I went there. I did my television show from there. It took Biden a year to go there because those people are deplorables. Like you, like me, we're deplorables. We don't count. The Hollywood stars count. The big money counts. 20 million from China counts. But we don't count. Just 4 miles from here, we got the worst terrorist attack in the history of our country. I'll never forget that through all the pain and misery, we came together. Places of worship, hundreds of funerals, praying to God. What's happened to God? We don't pray to him anymore? We're not allowed to? We don't bring God back, we don't come back. September 11th was our darkest hour. October 7th was Israel's darkest hour. They are our best friend. I worked for Ronald Reagan for 8 years. Ronald Reagan said, we have to be there for Israel always because they are always there for us. Hamas is not there for us. Iran is not there for us. They want to kill us. And the Palestinians are taught to kill us at 2 years old. They won't want a Palestinian in Jordan. They won't want a Palestinian in Egypt. And Harris wants to bring them to you. They may have good people. I'm sorry, I don't take a risk with people that are taught to kill Americans at 2. I'm on the side of Israel. You're on the side of Israel. Donald Trump on the side of Israel. And they're on the side of the terrorists.
That's right.
Like me, President Trump grew up here. He's a New Yorker. That's why some people get a little annoyed at him. He speaks his mind. But wouldn't you rather have a president that communicates with you than one who sits in a basement babbling? Or another one who, when asked, why do you want to be president? She says, my mother was from the middle class. And I was living Then CBS puts in something done by a Harvard PhD. I want to be president. Even that was stupid, the one they put in, but at least it was in English. In any case, maybe you don't like what Donald Trump says sometimes. Maybe you don't agree with it, but I'll tell you what, you always know what he's thinking. And we need that from a president. He built a great empire here. He built a great real estate empire. He built some of the most most iconic buildings in New York. That skyline wouldn't be as beautiful without him. That's enough for a man's lifetime. That's enough. He's built some of the greatest golf courses in the world. He's had and created for himself a privileged life. Here he is, fighting 24 hours a day, twice almost murdered. Twice! And why is he doing it? For you, for me, to save our country.
Thank you, Rudy. God bless you.
He saw that we were on the path of destruction and he couldn't sit by. He saw that the backbone of America, the people that he grew up with, the laborers that he and his father used to build their business, are people they cared about, people they loved. People say, well, how can this billionaire relate to regular people? Because he is a regular person. His father taught him how to relate to everyone. I owe him $10. Now, they tried everything, right? Russian collusion, wrong conversation with the Ukrainian president. Oh my God, everything possible. Phony cases with perjury, and they committed so many crimes trying to get rid of him. Using a false story to unseat a lawfully elected president. And then they indicted him 4 times. They had to stop. If they indicted him one more time, he'd have been elected by acclamation. And now, I don't know. I'm not gonna do conspiracy. I'm not gonna do conspiracy. But it's kind of funny that they tried everything else, and now they're trying to kill him. They better not. Try again. Donald Trump answered the question without a doubt as to who can lead us out of this morass of socialism, fascism, and communism that the Biden regime has put it in. He answered it, in so many speeches and so many rallies, and in the great work that he did as president 4 years ago. I don't have to ask you, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? There are a few people in a nut house that think they are. Otherwise, we all know things cost more. Donald Trump gave them a world at peace. They're giving us a world at war. He'd have been a great president even if this didn't happen. But on July 13th of this year, after he came this close to death, when he was down on the ground, he couldn't possibly have any idea how bad it was. Within seconds, he got up. Did he run away? Did he hide? Did he crawl? Did he appease the people who might have been attacking him? He stood up, and he thought about you and me. God's really worried about him. And then when we saw him say, fight, 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 that's the man to lead us back to the America we love. You know, Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln believed that every American, because it isn't just Donald Trump, you gotta do it. Every American should take an oath to make this country better than it was handed to him or her. If I died now, I would break that oath, because America is not better today than it was when it was handed to me, or than it was 4 years ago. But in a few weeks, we got a chance to change that. I want every one of you right now, every single one of you, to say yes.
Yes.
When I say this, do you swear to make America better and greater by voting for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance?
There we go, Rudy Giuliani. Best damn mayor the city ever had. And he cleaned up the mob and crime and everything that you can even imagine. God bless you, Mr. President.